Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and I thought today I would try something that I haven't done before. So we'll try it out along together, and that is a tab binding. So I think this will go okay because it looked pretty easy from the videos that I've seen. I'm taking inspiration from a video by Shabby Soul. And I think it'll be pretty straightforward. So let's dive in. I have put together some pages. So I decided to do this at a fairly small size since it was an experiment. I wanted to try it out first before getting into anything too big. And I'm just using scraps. So I've been using manila folders as covers, as the bases of covers for my journals lately. So I have a lot of little scraps left over that I've cut off. So that's what these are. So I cut all of my pages to be the same size, but you don't have to do that with this style of binding. You can use different size pages, so it's up to you. So we'll just do one of these and see how it goes. And so then I've also cut some decorative covers for all my pages. So the first thing I'm going to do is just assemble my pages. I'm actually going to use tape this time around on the backs of these. And this is, I don't know, Sequang. I just got this on Amazon. And then I have a set of scissors here that I use specifically for cutting tape because they do get sticky. Now, I thought about just kind of coming on here and having the papers or the pages all prepped and everything and just do the binding with you. But I thought, why not do a little more together? Also, especially because, you know, for something like this, where it's fairly straightforward, the placement, the tape is a nice way to make things pretty clean. You don't have to worry about gluey edges or anything like that. You're gonna just take those tape pieces off of there and stick. Now, on anything where you kind of really need a little more movement for placement to get it just right, you don't really want to use tape because it'll stick right away. But for something like this, I think it's okay. And I do a lot of this kind of thing with my envelope journals when I'm making the base cover pages that go onto the envelopes. And the parts that cover everything, I use tape on the edges, and then I use Fabri-Tac in the middle, and that also means that I have two types of adhesive, and so hopefully, ideally, I am covered. So that baby's not going to be coming apart ever. So I'm just doing all of my edges of all of my cover papers, and I don't think I will use glue on these because they're small enough, and this little guy is just an experiment. These are all scraps I had laying around that I'm using for this one. So I don't know how it's gonna come out. And I'm leaving them fairly simple to put them on so that either I or someone else, if I end up giving this away or selling it, can do a bunch of decorating on these pages. But ideally, it ends up working out just right to show you guys the tab binding, and you can take the principal away and use it however you want. We got just 2 more left. So you're gonna want an even number of pages. I believe I have 6 that I did. So I'm doing front and back for each of them. And I decided to leave a little bit of border. It does mean my manila folder is gonna show, but I decided I was okay with that. I didn't really want to try to go right to the edge on everything just because it just seemed like a hassle. So, all right. So I'm gonna put these guys on here just like that. I think it's gonna come out nice anyway. Even with that manila folder edge that they'll have. I tend to like tidy borders like that. So we're just gonna lay all those down. I had these kind of laid out how I wanted to put those 2 together. Let's put these 2 together. So what I'm going to use to make my tab binding is this fabric tape from Tim Holtz. And I just got this the other day, and I'm trying this out for the first time too. And I like this one. It comes with 2 rolls in the same package. So I've got this one and I've got this one. I kind of like this one better, so I think I'm gonna use that one. This guy. I want one of these green ones as my cover, I think. So I'm kind of trying to plot out what that's gonna look like. Maybe we'll do a green one as a back cover too. Maybe like this one will be our back cover. And then, yeah, I like that as my inside. I'm not really doing a closure for this one. I don't think he's really gonna be that big. Also, I haven't thought about it. I guess if I do a bigger tab binding, then we'll see. We'll do more experiments with that kind of thing. Putting other things together with this style. But right now, I'm not sure. I actually have been adding subscribers at a fairly good clip recently, and I'm very close to 750, which means that I'm starting to think about, oops, I forgot to put tape on this one, giveaway. I was thinking I would start working on a bigger journal to do as a giveaway for you guys when I get to 1,000. Which suddenly doesn't seem that far away, weirdly. Let's hope that this paper is strong enough here. Sometimes tape on paper like this doesn't go so well. You know what? I think with this one, I'm going to go ahead and use my glue because it's a little light. And sometimes that means it's fussy. The tape can sometimes rip it if it's a little lighter like that. I like that one, it's pretty. Okay, and then, oh, we already had some, okay. Almost there, 2 more pages. So you can see that these are pretty plain and ready for some decorating, which ought to be super fun. A couple of these little scraps are from a paper kit of mine in my Etsy shop. These ones here with this pretty perfume bottle. The name of it is escaping me at the moment, unfortunately. We'll have to go and look it up for you. It might be blue and white. I'll look it up and I'll put the link in the description. And I did ink everything before the video so that all the edges, we'll do it like this. All the edges of all the manila folder pieces and all the edges of all the papers are inked. Ready to go. Okay, there we go. There's our pages. So now what we want to do is figure out, okay, I thought this one was my back, that this one was going to be my front. So let's put them in order according to how we would like them to sit. Maybe I shouldn't have done another green. That's sort of weird because then it looks like it's a cover. It was dumb. All right, can I cover? I can cover it. Look at that. I'm just gonna cover that right up. All right, new page. It's too bad to cover up that green when it's so pretty, but I don't want to lose the other side. Otherwise, I would do a new page because I did make 8 pages for this, and then I ultimately decided just to do 6 to keep the video a little simpler. But quick and easy. Now, the trick is getting it in the right place over the top of this guy, too, with the tape. Close enough for me. Okay, so we've got our cover here. I think we'll do that. I like that, next to each other. And then this guy like this. And we can do these two. Yep. All right, so this is gonna be my little book. I think I'm gonna put this guy on the front. Maybe I could do a closure underneath here. I'll think about that. Let's put it together first though. The only thing is, with this so little, this stuff is fairly wide. So let's see, firstly, how long we need to cut it. Actually, I don't think it matters because you don't wrap it all the way around. You wrap it just in the two. So I think they can all be the same size. So let's take a look here. I'm gonna cut a couple just like this. So the idea is that on this first one, you're going to go for 2. And I'm just doing this way because the size. You could actually take this principle and make it bigger. Shabby Soul did 3 on the front of hers, and then you'll see. So I'm gonna just put 1 here and 1 at the top. If I can ever get the back off of this stuff. For goodness sakes. All right, so then, and you can see how if you had a taller one, you could put 3 or 4 or more even. Okay, so that we're just gonna leave that like that. And so then what we're gonna wanna do with our next page is put 1, let's make it the same length. Oh, let's cut a few more of those at that same size. And then this one is gonna go right in the middle. Ooh, that got upside down. No? No, that's gonna go like this. Okay, so we're gonna want this one then in that middle space. I'm gonna move these over here so that I can do this kind of nicely. That guy's gonna go in this middle spot, just like this, right? A little wonky, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna leave it. And then we're gonna put these together. These 2 and wrap those first 2 like that. Okay. And now we're gonna take our next page and we're gonna go back to 2. And that same spot, top and bottom. This tape doesn't really like to lay flat very easily or straight very easily. So this will be a little wonky, but I think that's okay. I think it's gonna look really cool. It's also very sticky on my fingers. And so then you can put that one in there, just like that, and close your other tab. All right. Now we're gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna cut a few more, same size. So we're gonna need 1 for this one, and 2 for the next page. And then I think that's it, because our last page, we don't get any tabs. So here we're gonna go 1 again. This might be my new addiction because this is so easy of a way of binding a book. Really fun. Oops. Was I supposed to do the 2 or was I supposed to do the 1? I forgot where I'm at, guys. I don't think that's right. Is it? No, I think it is. I think I'm supposed to, yep, I'm supposed to do the 2 because the 1 is on here. Ooh, it's maybe a little bit loose for my tastes, but it lays flat, which I think is cool. These papers maybe should have been a little more grungy for this tape, but it's okay. I'm gonna cover up my pretty bottle because that's just the nature of things. Didn't think about that. Okay. And that goes back on here. In the right spot, and the middle one goes down. Oh, this is so fun. And then my last page just comes on here without any tabs, and those get folded down. And now we've got a little super cute, I like the look of that, tab bound journal. And I think, look at that, how that lays. I think I'm gonna have to do a big one of these, you guys. I like that. That's super fun. What do you think? Should we put a closure on there? Or just let it be like this? I don't know. Kind of like the idea of a closure, but I don't. I think I would probably just put like a simple twine. It's probably not long enough. All these little random pieces laying around. Trying to use up here. I might want this longer though. Yeep. Yeah. Okay. Make it longish. And then I have to put something on the back too. What am I gonna do there? I have to find something that's sitting on my desk here. Yeah, do we like that? If I put that over the top, it is gonna make this a little bit weird. What about, maybe I have some cardstock that can go underneath this. Something like this. I'm gonna go over the top. Let's look at that. I'm gonna cut that to fit around here. Do it like that with this guy. Ooh, That's a cutie, isn't it? You know what else I could do that I might like better, actually? Is a book page. Let's look at that. Let's see about that. Ooh, that's big. It's too big. Yeah, is that better? I like it better. Okay, let's glue this guy on here since I think I'm committing to it. I'll put this guy over the top. Yeah, I like that. I actually like it just as a book page like that. I could see it like a little cutout of a person, a black and white photo of a person just here with the head. I don't know if I have anything like that. I have this girl. Maybe she could work like that. It's not really on theme because most of the pages are kind of botanical, greenery. So not really a vintage lady theme here. Sorry, I'm a little dehydrated and I'm getting dry throat. Ooh, that I kind of like that though. Maybe I should do this instead of this flower. What do you guys think? Ooh, I like that. I could add some lace on top too. Okay, anyway, let's also do this guy in the back and get him a book page as well. Is this big enough? It's a little trimming on the top and bottom. Ooh, oh, I love that. Maybe I should put the flower on the back. Or the girl on the back and the flower still in the front. Okay. Maybe I should just wrap it up instead of fussing so much on camera. All right, look at that, guys. So pleased. I don't think she makes sense on the back. I think that's too weird. I think that's also weird on the back. I think on the back we will find something else. What else do we have for bits and bobs around here? We've got kind of a leafy, vintagey theme in there. What else do we have for pieces around here? A big window, but I think that's too big. This guy, that could be cute. That's a kind of botanically themed thing. Another piece there. really. Words. Words. I have a lot of words. A garden of ideas. Wonder, that's one of my favorites. Or wandering. It's also a good one. I might like that for the front with the lady. Yeah. Question is, where do we cut it? Just about like that. She goes here. I am liking this. Hey? Okay. I'm gonna put her on like that. The only thing about these sort of meshy papers is that when you glue them, you get all this stickiness in the open holes. Yeah, that's perfect, no? Maybe we should try Garden of Ideas, or I kind of want something across the top here too. I like Wonder. Garden of Ideas might be too big anyway. Yep. So what about, I'm thinking some washi to add here. What do we have? Something like this. Some skinny words. Ooh. Yeah. How you guys feeling about that? And some Wonder up here too. Whew. I love it. Love how that's coming out. Okay. Couldn't be better if I planned it. And I definitely did not. All right, let's put something on this back here too. Maybe I do like that. I think I'm gonna put that on the back. And that settles it nicely. I might just put this guy in the shop or in my booth. Let somebody else take it away and decorate the insides. That is it, you guys. Look at that. Tab bound, little bitty, super cute junk journal with a closure. And everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.